guys, I am back. We're doing the streams again now. Just need a minute so I can obviously do all of the testing and stuff like that I usually do. The audio testing and make sure everything sounds decent. So just give me 1 second, guys. Sometimes it takes a moment for the stream to show up on my phone. Okay, there we go. Nice. All right. So this is going to be a different kind of stream, I guess you could say. So if you guys don't know, I play a game called Halo. I'm sure a lot of you do know that game. Halo Infinite. Illumi has luck. Hello. Appreciate joining us. So I'm going to be playing some Halo. I enjoy building maps on Forge. And yeah, we're just going to be building a map on Forge that I've been working on. And that's pretty much it. And yeah, I'll do my best to read the chat. And we'll see what happens. Now, the stream quality is probably going to suck because I don't have the premium version of StreamYard and I don't have my OBS set up or anything. So I do have to stream the video off StreamYard. So it won't really be very good quality, sadly. I don't think so anyway. But yeah, we will see. So let me hide this. See how this looks. Let me just do a few movements. Move around a bit. See what's going on. Yeah, so you can see it's a bit framey. There's not really anything I can do about that, but at least there's something to watch. Usually on these streams, I kind of just sit here and, well, you know, just speak. All right, let me put some of this. No, we'll put the Halo music on because we are playing Halo after all. So up slightly to 10, I guess. All right. Now I'm going to take my earphones out. I don't need to listen to the audio on my phone anymore. Guys, if there is any issues with the audio, please let me know. And then I can sort it out that way. I'll be doing my best to read the chat. So yeah, to keep me updated. And we'll see what happens from there. So, if you guys don't know what I'm attempting to do, so I'm on Halo Infinite right now, if you guys have just joined. We don't have many people in today. Not surprised, it's a very awkward time, like most of my streams. But I'm building a large PvP map. And I want to try and replicate Warzone in some way. If you guys don't know what Warzone is, it's not the Call of Duty game, it's a game mode from Halo 5, where essentially it's players versus players with a mix of PvE as well, so player versus environment. So around the map, there will be AI, artificial intelligence, or you know, the NPCs, and they will be just rolling around the map. You get points for killing them and stuff like that. How do you add the cool explosion effects without the green screen stuff around it, or do you use an app on PC for that? Yeah, so I use an app called, well, I use a software, that's a better word for it, called Adobe After Effects. It's a professional software, and it does unfortunately cost money. So if you're looking for a free option, this won't be for you. But there's a option on that software called Blend. It's a blend mode, and I essentially just turn the blend mode onto a specific thing, and then it just cuts out the black background. I don't use green screen effects. I use effects with black backgrounds because they tend to work the best for me. That's what I do. Yeah, if you're looking for free options, I don't really know much options to use. I think Army Men Initiative was using WeVideo. I think if you are looking for a good free alternative, then definitely ask Army Men Initiative because he was using a free alternative for some time. And his video still turned out pretty decent. So yeah, if you are looking for a free alternative, then just go check his channel out and ask him. He's better with the free versions than I am. As soon as I got a PC, I went straight for After Effects, so I haven't really had any experience with other software. Okay, I'm going to do a quick test run here. This is going to be very framey because I'm streaming this on StreamYard, and StreamYard's not really for streaming videos or streaming gameplay. We have tested it before, and it can be a bit choppy and bad quality. But I don't really know how else I'm going to show this. Okay, is this hill still broken? No. So yesterday when I played, it was sort of like a phased object. You could just go through it, which was a bit odd. And this map is actually built on the Forge canvas called Permafrost. So it's a pretty nice snow map. Now, the reason I went for a snow map isn't because I like snow maps, which I do. I went for a snow map because if you build regular like grassland maps in Forge, it's a massive pain in the backside because you have to place all the grass yourself and it just doesn't go together very well. Whereas with the snow maps, you need a lot less foliage, which can definitely help. I mean, this looks fairly detailed here, but if I used regular grass terrain, it would look very bad. So yeah, with the snow maps and the desert maps as well, you can typically get away with the maps being less detailed because they obviously they are less detailed. Okay, so enough waffling. I'm going to get to building. So this is kind of the main layout of the map. I'm thinking of putting another like cliff kind of thing here. Maybe like a freeway cliff. Like, let's do a little experiment quick. By the way, your videos are amazing. Sorry. They're like the kind of realistic that isn't so realistic. Like the figures, of course, aren't that realistic, but the background is very realistic. Great work. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I try my best to at least make the videos somewhat realistic, but I don't want them to be too realistic because they are obviously toy army men as well. So I try and get that balance between realistic and not realistic, which I think I do pretty decent at. Why is it so framey? If I go anywhere else, it's normal FPS. If I go here, oh, it's gone now. Okay, well, I don't know what was up with that. That was a bit weird. Okay, so I'm going to build a freeway kind of cliff area. Don't even know how to explain it. It's kind of like this, I guess. Could I just duplicate? Yeah, I could just duplicate that. All right, I'm going to do that. That'll save me just a little bit of time. It's always good to try and save time making these Forge maps because they do take a while to get done. Oh my god, what have I done there? Is that correct? What's up with that? Yeah, I think that is correct. Okay. So I don't want this cave entrance to be too big. Just big enough to get a vehicle in. Yeah, that seems decent size to me. And then I'll have some cliff sides like this. Again, this bit isn't going to be too advanced. The thing is, I don't want the map to be huge because I think the maximum player count is 16, I think. Or it might be... It's either 16 or 24, I can't remember. But there is a max player size in Halo Infinite. And I don't want the map to be too huge. This map is definitely bigger than regular big team battle maps. And the main reason for that is there's going to be AI also on the battlefield. And if you have a regular BTB map with 32 AI, then it can get a bit overcrowded. So I don't really want that to happen. Okay, so I'm just going to build something like this. And then I will just duplicate this on the other side of the map. The controls are so complicated. Yeah, there is a lot of controls in Halo Forge. You do get used to them relatively quickly if you spend some time on it. If you have like an Xbox, you can get Halo Infinite for free. This game isn't available on PlayStation, sadly, but there has been rumors that maybe in the future it will arrive to PlayStation, but I don't know. I'm playing on PC right now, but I am using a controller. I've been playing Halo on controller since I got Halo. So I'm kind of just used to that now. So yeah, just stick to what I'm used to. Okay, this looks decent to me. Just a small area, should do the job. And now here I'm just going to duplicate this terrain piece. I'm sure this probably looks confusing to a lot of people who don't play Halo Infinite Forge. No, I'm not an absolute expert at Forge, but I'm slightly knowledgeable. Okay, so let's put this here. Okay, so you want the terrain to fill up most of the area there. And then these bits that poke out, you can just put the rocks over the top of those. Also, I do apologize for the laggy or framey stream. StreamYard isn't really built for streaming videos, or streaming gameplay, I should say. So yeah, it's not going to be the best quality. Now, one thing as well, when building Forge maps, you want to keep your eye on the Forge simulation budget. If that gets too high, then you can definitely run into issues. Sometimes game-breaking issues where you will literally have to restart the entire Forge map. So every now and then, I will scroll down here and I'll check the Forge simulation. You see it's still pretty low, so that's good so far. If this was a regular forest map, I would not be able to build this because I'll just run out of space. I wasn't here to watch your vids that much since I was spending time making stop motions or playing with friends, so I might go watch some in like 10 minutes. Yep, no worries, man. I do appreciate it. But yeah, do what you need to, man. Not a problem. Also, the good news is my siblings are back to school now, so that means I have more time to stream, which is why I'm doing a stream right now. So I want to get the main details of this map done first, and then I'll be doing the scripting, which is extremely boring, so I won't be streaming that at all. Scripting is very boring in this. It requires a lot of patience and a ton of test playing to make sure the scripts do actually work. So yeah, won't be streaming that. It's extremely boring. Okay, I need to fill this gap here. Now, one thing I do like about Halo Infinite Forge is I've always kind of been interested in developing games, but I've never really had the motivation to go and learn coding. And one great thing that Forge does, it gives you a really simplified version of game making that you can just pick up fairly easy, which is why I do like it. Obviously, it is confined to just the Halo stuff. What is my cat doing? My cat's scratching at the window. Yeah, it's a really simple version of game development, basically. And from what I understand, this is sort of like the Halo Infinite Forge is like a really simplified export of the actual dev tools, I believe. I think I heard that somewhere. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Don't quote me. Stacking rocks. Yes, we are. We are stacking rocks. And Paperfin, you might have noticed the quality absolutely sucks, and that's because StreamYard's not very it's not very good when it comes to streaming games. And I don't have my OBS set up, which is a streaming software. I did recently do a factory reset on my PC, and I don't have none of that stuff set up. So I am stuck with StreamYard at the moment. No, it does a good job when it comes to just waffling, which is what most of my streams are. But with this one, it's not doing a great job. I mean, it's not awful, but it's pretty laggy and framey. I mean, the stream looks like it's on 15 FPS, not even that. So, yeah, it's not great. But, yeah. Thanks for joining us, Paperfin. Hope you're having a good day so far. If you don't know what game this is Halo. Well, Halo Infinite. I'm building a map on the Forge game mode. If you heard a minute ago, I was basically explaining how it's a very simplified version of game development within a game. I think the developers exported the dev tools in a very simplified way into the game so people can make their own stuff, which is pretty cool, I think. Now I do need to cover up this bit here. Yep, having a good night. That's good, man. That's good. What time is it for you? It's the morning for me still. It's 40 past 11 or 20 to 12, whichever way you want to put it. Time for me to hit the hay. Fair enough. Yeah, well, if you got sleep, man, do your thing. It's always good to get some sleep. I suck at getting sleep, but if I could recommend it to anyone, I definitely would, because yes, it's not nice slacking with that sleep. So yeah, if you got to go to bed, hope you have a good sleep and rest well. Appreciate you stopping by for the brief time. Okay, I think this works. Let me just check if there's any gaps. There's a very small gap there. Just fill that up with this cliff rock. Oh, hello, cat. Hello. You doing? You usually sit there when you want to get out of the room. So let me let you out in a second. Thanks. Have a good rest of the morning. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Sleep well. The gap in there? No. Okay, all the gaps filled up. All right, come on, cat. Let's let you out. 1 second, guys. Let the cat out. Come on. Come on. Get out. Who's open? Alrighty, cat is gone. You might have noticed I'm using a mix between the hill terrain, like this, and then throwing some ice around it, and also a mix of this. Kind of just makes stuff stand out a bit more, so it doesn't all look the same, which I think works out pretty nice. And now we need to add trees and stuff to these bits of terrain here, so let me do that real quick. Oh my god, biomes. Here we go. All right, so we're going to trees multiplayer. I'm sure to most of you guys watching this, this looks really confusing if you don't play Halo. To anyone watching who does play Halo, this probably makes a lot more sense what I'm doing. But yeah, we are streaming at awkward times, so I don't really think anyone's on at the moment. It's typically typically what happens in these streams. Usually empty unless I stream later in the day or if I stream on the weekend, which isn't very often. There isn't really much space to stream on the weekend. Now, I do have some uplifting Halo 1 music playing in the background. You guys can't hear it, but it's a little less depressing sounding than Halo Reach, which I've got playing for you guys. But I don't have the MP3s for this Halo 1 music, so the best I could do is with the one that's already there, which is, of course, Halo Reach. Okay, let's get one of these small trees here. Hello, Tanian's Operations. Hello, welcome. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm playing Halo Infinite, and I'm on their Forge development tool. It's kind of like a really simplified version of game development. It can still be kind of complicated, especially the scripting. Luckily, there's a lot of good scripters on YouTube who can give you out some tutorials. Guten Tag. Guess who's back? I'm back. I'm back. The Grey Corporal's back. I know Halo. I got stuck in one level. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you probably understand what I'm doing then, if you've had a go on the Forge mode before. I have been playing some Halo 1 recently, and I always forget how much I like that game. The graphics are weirdly satisfying in that game. I don't know how to explain it. They are clearly outdated, the Halo 1 graphics. Definitely outdated, but there's just something about them. Don't quite know what it is. It's hard to put my finger on it. Yeah, but just building maps. If you've played Halo 5 before, I'm trying to build some sort of like Warzone type map. There's going to be AIs around the area to fight, and you can purchase weapons and vehicles and stuff. If it ends up being successful, maybe 343 will put it in their multiplayer, but I don't think that will happen. We'll have to see. It's all experimental. And yeah, the stream is lagging, just so you know. It's behind. It's also, it looks like it's running at about 15 FPS. It's not doing too great. But that's StreamYard for you. They're not really that great for streaming video gameplay. That's better for software specific for that, like OBS. I did have OBS, but I don't currently have it installed on my PC, so I'm stuck with StreamYard at the moment. So yeah, we just have to use what we got. So you're making a map? Yes, I am. Making a map. It's a pretty large map. I don't think I'm going to make it any bigger than it is, because it is pretty huge. I'll show you around in a second. Just need to place these ice shards down. Kind of looks like Tiberium from Command & Conquer. If you've played that. No one's really played that. That's quite an old game. All right, so let's zoom all the way out. That's how big the map is. Pretty large. I'm not going to go much bigger than that. Obviously, I need to loop some of the cliffs around and stuff. Get the backgrounds done. This background is not very many objects. It looks like a lot, but it really isn't. So if we select all of this, it's about 14 objects to make that whole background. It's pretty impressive for Halo. Pretty nice background. It's kind of meant to blend in with that mountain there, so it looks like it comes down a bit. And then I've got this smaller mountain here. Now my plan is to build the bases within here. There's going to be like a big cliff face, and the bases will be in there. Yeah, that is the plan. I could build the bases here, because they are, if I build the bases there, they are getting pretty close to the edge of the map. And if I do build them here, they'll have a bit of protection, but I don't know. Not entirely sure. Green, are you joining Tab's competition? I won't be joining Tab's competition. I know he is doing one though. 500 subscribers, I think it is. So congrats to Open Tabs on the milestone. He's done a good job. But yeah, I won't be joining that competition. Just don't really feel like taking part in competitions at the moment. Maybe eventually it will happen. I don't know what to build right now. I've done this. It's freeway opening. This is a camping area here. Someone's definitely going to use that to camp. I have to sort that out. Now, on the top of these cliffs, I'm going to put these soft kill volumes, which basically starts a countdown from 10 to 0. And if you stay in there for 10 seconds, you will be killed by the game. But that just stops people from camping up on these cliffs because it will get annoying. But I also want people to be able to grapple over the top of the cliffs, kind of like Titanfall. I don't want them to instantly die if they go up there. But I don't want blockers to be there either because that kind of restricts the movement of the player. I want them to have quite a lot of movement on this map. It's going to be a quite mobile map with heavy vehicle gameplay because it is large. Probably doesn't look too massive from here, but once we actually get on the ground, you start to see how big the map really is. So let's take a little ride around in the Warthog. I heard your voice in most of the other stop motion of other creators made. You have good voice acting. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of people have asked me to voice act, and I do other voice act for people sometimes. The main person I do voice act is for Army Men Initiative. We both tend to voice act in each other's videos a lot of the time. Also, guys, I hope my gameplay isn't too loud. I don't really know how to change it for you guys. Lumi has not back. Welcome. Appreciate you joining again. Just taking a quick roll around the map. So yeah, the map's pretty big. You can get around it fairly fast in a Warthog. But if you're going to run around the map, then you're not going to have much chance. Oh my god, what just happened? What is that? Something just flipped me up. Must be this. Wait, is that? Okay, that bush counts as a solid object for some reason. That's weird. I didn't place this bush, this was already on the map. But for some reason it's a solid object, so I might have to fix that somehow. There's also this small cave area. We've got the light bridges. Haven't seen those in Halo for a while, so I decided to add them. Then you've got this forerunner ramp kind of thing, which allows you to get up here and up here. So yeah, it's a pretty big map. Pretty big. I mean, that's a Warthog down there. That's a player. That tiny thing there, I don't even know if it's picking up on the stream because the stream quality is not very good. But you might be able to see it. There's a small yellow highlighted thing there. That is a player. And obviously this is the whole map. So yeah, it's pretty big. Very vehicle heavy map, but there's not a lot of vehicle heavy maps in Halo Infinite, so I think this is a good idea for a map to be done like that. Okay, I've got this cliff edge done now. I might just duplicate it and then I can add some more random things around the sides. Yeah, let me do that. Let me duplicate all of this. Now, this map is mirrored. You don't know what that is. It's essentially where you just copy one half of the map onto the other side. Now, the reason for that is it's very difficult to balance non-mirrored maps. It's extremely difficult to do it. So that's why a lot of games you see in multiplayer are very closely mirrored with slightly different changes. Green, do you recommend I use cotton in my videos as muzzle flashes like Alan He, or should I change the edit to muzzle flashes? Honestly, it's up to you. Edited muzzle flashes is going to cost you a bit of money because you have to pay for muzzle flashes and stuff. But you obviously do get a more realistic look if you do use muzzle flashes and visual effects. But if you're going for a cheaper option and you want your things to look more cartoonish, then using cotton is a good option. So yeah, both a good option. Just really depends on how you want your video to look. Obviously, VFX do look a lot more realistic. Okay, hold on a minute. So, let me check this real quick. Okay, so that's kind of in line with RAM. So this needs to go outside like that. Cool, there we go. I'll fix the gap in between. Move this way slightly. Yeah, that's fairly close to mirrored. It doesn't need to be 100% mirrored, but it needs to be close enough. So now you can see it's mirrored pretty evenly. Think about adding something here as well, just to sort of provide cover for that open space. People will be moving into those and they'll probably just get sniped or blown up by a tank or something. So you want to add a bit of cover there. I might just do like a giant piece of ice sticking out the ground, kind of like that pit up there. What Halo is this? This is Halo Infinite. It's the most recent one. It's kind of, I feel bad for Halo Infinite because it had a lot of potential, but it's failed in so many places. And the main places it has failed is just the content. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of content, at least when it comes to sandbox. There haven't really been any new weapons added to the game or vehicles. I mean, I don't think there's been a single vehicle added to the game since it came out 2 years ago. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm building a map. You might have noticed the frames are a bit bad. It's because StreamYard isn't good at picking up frames when it comes to streaming video gameplay. So yeah, I do apologize for the laggy looking stream. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it. Okay, I might delete this cliff here. I don't know, because it might interfere with the balancing. Right, no, I'll keep the cliff. I will keep the cliff. So yeah, I used to forge on Halo 5 as well, which is where I got most of my knowledge about forging from. I've learned a fair bit from here as well. The Halo Infinite Forge is the best in the entire game. No doubt about that. Just check on the bottom of these cliffs, make sure there's no gaps. Gap there. Don't want people sneaking out the map. That's an important thing about making maps in Halo. You need to make sure there's no areas that people can just sneak out and mess around and do their stuff. It can be funny, but you do not want it in the game. So let's just zoom around a little bit. Slightly. There's a gap under there, so I'm going to push it down a little. Yep, there's not a whole lot of cover at the moment. I'm still developing the map. It's going to be a big open vehicle map, but I will be adding more cover eventually. I'm just trying to block out the main sections of the map first before I add all the smaller details. That's what I've done so far. So it's a pretty big map. But yeah, still work in progress. I've got a lot to do with the map. Okay, so I'm just going to put the two bases here. I've made my mind up. They're going to be inside the mountain. big maps like that also fits a lot of players. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying there's not really much open vehicle maps and stuff like that. They want to see more vehicle combat. So yeah, I'm just building this, something to kind of do that. There's also a few more close quarters areas. For example, if you get caught up around this cliff, you'll be forced to engage in close quarters, even inside here. But you can escape if I load the game in quick. So let's say, for example, you get into a fight with someone here. You need to escape. You can run in the building. You can fight them, or you can just go through the teleporter. And then you'll be up here in the big structure. But even then, this is fairly close quarters fighting up here. And you also have inside the cave, which is quite close quarters. Now, this area is going to be blocked off by volume. So if you go in here, you have 10 seconds to get out or you die. But I've made a gap in here. So if you get up here, you can jump down and ambush some people going through. Yeah, a lot of the close quarters combat will happen around these elevated areas. I'm also going to build a structure on top of this open bit here. But now I need to build the bases. Which I don't really know how I'm going to do. It's going to be a little complicated. So they're going to be inside the cliff. I just need to figure out how to make it look decent. The issue is you need to make stuff look good whilst also keeping the budget low, which can be a bit challenging sometimes. Luckily, I'm on a snow map, so I don't have to do as many details. Let's see, what's this? Okay, don't know what that is. Okay, I'm going to change the the pitch on the sun. There we go. So put it up slightly. Yeah, put it there. Change the yaw as well. I want to put that in the center so the shading is kind of balanced. Because how I had it before, the shading was just going over this side of the map, which might be a balancing issue. There we go. Now it's pretty much dead center. Close enough. Yeah, the map's looking pretty big though. I honestly don't know what that fauna structure is. I just built that. I mean, let's load the game back in. So I used the Banshee as well. And I noticed with the Banshee, you can fit through this tiny gap here, which is pretty cool. Nice little gameplay element. It's pretty nice too. I already know people are going to grab snipers and just hide up here and try and snipe people. Which is why I also put that teleporter in. Because if people do get up here with a Banshee or a grapple hook, then the teleporter allows people to jump in and just, well, get rid of them, pretty much. I might also add a launcher. So there might be a launcher over here, for example. And when you go through it, flies you up here and lands you on top. It will make you exposed because you'll be flying through the sky. But I think that'd be pretty cool to have. Do you want me to say something so bad it will make you think of banning me from commenting on your stream ever again? JK, I won't. Yeah, my god. Alright, so this is going to be difficult to do. I'm going to save the game quick because Halo Infinite can be unreliable sometimes and it can crash. So I want to save that before all my progress just gets deleted. So, we don't want that to happen. just trying to figure out how to make this base. I really don't know what to do. Could just make it a UNSC base, I guess. Okay, this. What's the angle on that cliff? Pretty angled like that. It goes up 2 cliff pieces, I believe. Yeah, it's close enough. Push them back slightly. And then the duplication. Now, one good thing to do with cliffs, if you do play Halo Infinite Forge, is to kind of just rotate them around a bit so they don't look 100% the same everywhere you go. It's one thing I've learned making Forge maps. Yep, this map is pretty damn big. But there will be a lot of players on it, so they'll be able to fill in the gaps. There'll also be AIs running around, which will also fill the gaps. So it won't be too lonely, I hope. Obviously, we'll have to test the game up. I will actually do a test run of this game. So if you guys download Halo Infinite, if you have an Xbox or a PC, you can download Halo Infinite and I'll do a test stream. And you guys will be able to join me and we'll have a go on playing the map, obviously, once it's completed. So yeah, I will be doing that once this game mode is done. You guys will be able to join me and have a go on the map. Now you will need a fairly decent PC to run Halo Infinite, at least a mid one. Unless, of course, you play on the most horrendous graphics possible. My computer has 2.4 gigabytes. Oh my god. Yeah, I think you need to clear some space out of all my days. That's not very good, man. You might be getting performance issues anyway, just because the amount of space you don't have. It's good to... I think people normally recommend to have at least like 100 gigabytes of space left, at least on your local drive for your PC. Otherwise you start running into performance issues. Unless I had another drive. Yeah, you could always do that. There's definitely that option. Okay, how the hell am I doing this base? You know what, I have an idea. So let me start off with the door. That'll at least give me some idea of where to work around. So we'll go to these structures here. Doors. That could probably work. With that UNSC tank door. Okay, we want a door frame. So I think this could probably work. We can put down a 45-degree angle. Or maybe a 30-degree. Yeah, I think that works better. Now, I do want tanks to be able to fit through this, so I'm going to have to do a quick test run. And just see if tanks can get through that or not. So let me spawn in a tank. Tank is the largest vehicle in the game, from what I'm aware. Let's have a look. Vehicles, and we need to look for this Scorpion tank. It's down here somewhere. What the hell? Why is it upside down? What is up with that? It's not meant to look like this. Okay, well, I don't know what's happened to that. The tracks have been flipped upside down. Okay, that's enough room for a Scorpion tank, so I'm going to make the doors that big. Yeah, they're decent sizes, so we'll do that. At least my RAM is 24 gigabytes. Yep, that is good. You've got more RAM than I do. My PC has 16 gigabytes of RAM. But I'm going to be upgrading my PC soon, and I'll be up to 32 gigs. Because the more RAM you have, the easier it is to edit videos. So I do need to get an upgraded RAM. Okay, I feel like that's enough space between the doors. So you go out, drive your tank out. I'll have to put some cover here so you don't get spawn killed going out your base. Okay, now I need to put down the floor. So we're going to go to Halo design set again. We'll have a floor, and we'll do the quadruple size floor, and we'll just make that gigantic. I need it to be that thick. So I'll just connect this to this bit. So it lines up. Yeah, nice. There we go. Fully connected. Yeah. Okay. We need to very slowly move this here so it lines up. Nice. Now stretch it a bit. Move to the right. Now we have a base, I guess. Now the outer bounds is very close, so I'm going to have to mark off where that is. But I think this should be enough room for a base here. I could always just build more underneath this structure. I'm going to have to build a room where you can buy stuff up to. Let's see. So I need to change this to something else. So let's go for. We're going to the UNSC palette. It's down here somewhere. Okay, so we've got lots of options to choose from. What is that? Vending machine. Who told me to use that one? Okay, so I'm going to use some sort of concrete. Not that concrete. That looks disgusting. Let's see. What do we have? Is there concrete panels or something? Okay, there's smooth concrete, which could work. They kind of look like bricks, so I don't really want to use those. Metal panels, they could work, I guess. Well, they'd probably work better for the walls, I think. I don't know. That probably works. Use that for now. I can always change it later if I need to. Get the scratch off from that. Now there is grass poking through the floor, so I'm going to lift these up so we don't see all these grass items in the ground. I'm going to lift these up. Still grass in the way. Up a bit more. I don't want that grass poking through the floor. It's just still got room on that. And then here I'll just add a ramp. Nothing too crazy. What we have to do is go down to the ramps here, and then this should do the job. Simple as that. Make it a little bit smoother. Transition. There we go. Perfect size. Nice. Sorry guys, I'll read the chat. Stream suddenly ends. Wait, what happened? Another stream starts. Yep. You accidentally pressed the button the StreamYard. Yeah, that probably would happen in the future. When I found your face in the video, I immediately go to the description to see what date it was made. Yeah, I don't even remember what date that was made. It was made like a week or two ago. I can't remember. Yeah, when was it made? Oh, it was 1 month ago. Jeez, it's been a month already. That's pretty crazy. I think that works for kind of ramp. Pretty decent. Yeah, we'll do that. Now, the issue with stretching out the objects in this game is you end up with this, with like a stretched texture for the grime and the scratch that you can put onto the thing, which is not great. So we'll see what the snow looks like. Snow doesn't look too bad. I think that one probably works the best. Yeah, we'll use that. I think that works all right. And then we'll duplicate that, put that there. And there we go. We have the entrances to the base completed. GSP, sorry for saying something personal, but you're in Dublin, right? Nope, I'm not in Dublin. I'm in South England. Bye, Tans. Yep, no worries, man. Tans, I appreciate you joining us. Tannian Operations. No, Grey Copper, I'm in England. I'm not in Dublin. Dublin's over in Ireland, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now I need to get a structure to use as the wall. So this, see what walls we can use. Use a standard one. Does the job. Okay, so this one thing I do need to do is fill this gap here. So we can't be having this huge gap underneath the base. What's happening here? Okay. So I'll need to do this instead. Now these don't need to be too long because I will be. These will be getting sort of cropped out by some of the mountains and stuff I'm going to place around the sides. So I won't have to be worrying too much about that. So, Grey Corporal, it's just us now. There's only two of us. One of the people watching is me. Sounds sad. I need to keep an eye on the chat. So, yeah, it is just us at the moment. But it's not that bad. It is a very awkward time to stream, I will admit. Concrete panels, there we go. That's what I was looking for. We're going to make those white. And we'll change that to... what about source value? Could keep it source value and just put it down a bit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that works. Does the job. And now, of course, we have to add the actual main wall that we're going to put. And we will put that to about that height roughly. Now I do need to do this to avoid this weird artifacting that's going on. Bro, I was expecting Frogpog or the Blue Marshal to appear and say, I've been watching since the beginning. No, yeah, it's just me on my phone. I'd use my phone to just monitor the chat and all that sort of stuff. Because that's already got concrete panels on it, so I just need to copy that, put that down to 50, and then put this onto the concrete panels. Maybe I should make that blue. I think that would kind of go along with the scheme. It is a red versus blue. Well, that's what the classic color scheme is. Something like that. I don't know. I can add those colors later on. But this should do the job for now. So let's duplicate that, and we'll attach this to this door frame. And of course, we're going to attach that to that door frame. Nice. There we go. Well, that wall is a bit thick, I'm not going to lie. Oh well, kind of looks normal. We'll just keep it there. Alright, this needs to be connected to the top. Okay, I guess not. Halo wants to do its own thing. So we have to do it this way. The annoying way. Oh my god, now I need to put it down a bit. This is so annoying. Is there a tiny gap? I don't think so. I think we're all good. Green, you recording 12 FPS in stop motions, right? No, for Army Men stop motions, I use 10 FPS most of the time. But for any other stop motion, like the Halo stuff or the Transformer stuff, anything that's articulated, I use either 14 or 15 FPS. Kind of just go between the two. But yeah, that's what I use for my videos. Actually, I'll make these blue. These will probably be decent. I'll put them as blue. Yeah, so what color did I use? I think it was this one. There's this one. We'll put that on 80. It's a nice vibrant blue color. Just to let teams know whose base this is. Actually, I'll put this one as blue as well. Where is it? Let's put that on 80. And we'll also put that on blue. There we go. Nice indication just to show whose base it is. I mean, people are going to know once they're playing the game, but it's good to have that indication there either way. Okay, now I can turn off the snap. And I can start placing these walls down. Now, these can go into the wall a little. Not a huge deal. As long as they don't poke through the other side, then it's all good. Maybe I should also put auto turrets around the bases just to make them a little bit more defended. I feel like that might be a good idea. Should I do that curved? because I'm going to have to duplicate this on the other side and then have to recurve it again. No, it should be fine. It should be fine. It's a nice curved cliff like this. There we go. Oh, I just deleted it. Great. All right, cool. Now they have a little bit of cover coming out their base. If they want to be a bit more risky, they can come out this door. A lot more exposed, or they can go out the door here. There they have more cover. It's a bit easier for them to get out. I'll also put some auto turrets outside their base so people can't just run in here and camp the doors. Because, don't want that to happen. Back, I was watching a meme. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. What are we doing? So this puts another cliff here. Like this. There we go. Nice. Make sure that's not poking through the wall. There we go. Some gaps there. Nice. Cool. Now that actually looks like some sort of base in the mountain. That's what I was going for. It's nice. It's good. That's good. Okay, I need to check the budget. Make sure I'm not going too high. Okay, still fairly low. That's good. You want to keep it low, otherwise you'll run out of space and then you won't be able to do nothing. Which is what I do need to be careful of because this map is huge. Okay, I'm going to put this around that way. I should be using the object rotation thing. By the way, Green, are you planning to make a stream where people can join most of Tabs or Board Boy streams? I have thought about doing that, but I've noticed with their streams they tend to get out of control pretty easy. I like having the stream so I can sort of understand what's going on easier. And of course, there's no risk of people joining and trolling and just destroying the stream. So yeah, for now, I'm just going to keep them as solo. I have done streams in the past where people have joined and they've gone well. So it's not like it's not possible. But for the moment, I just want to keep it solo. I find it a lot easier to manage. We're trying to call someone so I can make stop motion without being bored. Yeah, that does help as well. Me and Armament Initiative has done stop motions where we're on a chat to each other. It definitely helps a bit because you're both going through the same struggle of trying to get motivation to finish a stop motion. So it does help speak to someone else whilst filming. Listening to music or podcast as well, that can help as well. It doesn't tend to help as much as being with someone else and talking about it, because if you're on a call with someone who's also doing stop motion, then you can get a bit of encouragement from that. So yeah, it's a good idea to go on call with people sometimes. Just get a bit of motivation, get a boost to finish off your stop motion. Also, if you guys don't know, Armament Initiative, if you do watch his videos, he did recently get an iPhone 15. So his quality for his videos is going to increase a lot, especially the camera quality. So you guys will be able to notice that with due time. Just have to wait for him to get a new video out. Don't know when he will be. I think he's taken like a short break from doing stop motion at the moment, which is fair enough. I've been taking a break as well. I did recently put out a Halo stop motion, and I'm working on a Warfare video. If you guys don't know what my Warfare series is, it's just a collection of like simplified Army Men stop motions. They're not as detailed. They don't really have recoil. It's just simplified videos, easier for me to make and put out, and it keeps the channel active until I get a much better video out. So yeah, that's what I do like about those Warfare videos. Not as good quality, but they get the job done. It kind of looks like a big nose and two eyes. If you're down here, it looks like a base. If you go up here, it's two eyes and a nose. But it's fine. We'll be adding more details, so stop it looking like that. Turning operations back. Nice. Good to see you back. Better quality. Let's go. Yes. Much better quality. I have an iPhone 14. My camera quality is a lot better than it was on my iPhone 8. So I don't know what phone he was using, but I think it was limited to 720p. But now he'll probably be on like 2K camera quality, which is very good. So it'll pretty much nearly triple the camera quality. Watching stop motions gives me motivation a lot. Nice. That's good. That's good, man. Yeah, I've noticed for me, watching other stop motions can sometimes give motivation, but not always. Motivation is kind of hard for me to pick up. Same. Claus Corner, is that his, or is it Klaus? Klaus Corner. Hello. The cereal box, hello. Appreciate you joining us. We're playing Halo Infinite, and I'm building a map. So let me. I'm playing Halo with just one hand on the controller. I'm trying to read the chat. I actually call some of my friends while making stop motions, and they would ask me, "What are you doing?" And then I'll say I'm making stop motion, and they'll just say, "What's that?" And then I have to explain what stop motion is. Yeah, that can also help. Sometimes get your friends involved. Me and my friends used to occasionally make stop motions back in the day. Not really often though. It was like a one-off. Well, one-off random occasion we'd do it. Klaus Corner, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I think I'm saying your name, right? Right. No idea, man. Okay, I'm thinking of... Oh, what did I just do? I'm going to put an arch here, which I think will look pretty cool. Let's see. It still provides that cover, but it also gives an option for player to loop back around in a vehicle if they want to. Like this. There you go, just a simple arch like that, nothing too crazy. And then let's grab... Okay, I was going to look for a rock to grab, but I couldn't see nothing. We'll grab... let's see... Grab this, I guess. Upscale that slightly. Put that there. No, that doesn't work. Actually, I have another. Let's grab this. And we'll just rotate that upwards like that. There we go. Let's put it this way. Does the job. And we'll do the same thing on this side, just to finish it off. Nice, there we go. 4 FPS. Yep. I'm staying home from school today. Came at the cost of an eye infection. Oh, that's not good, man. I hope you get that sorted out quick time. I've had a few of those in my time. It's not great. 4 FPS. Yeah, the stream's literally on like 10, 15 FPS. It's not great. It's not my PC. For me, it's fine. I'm above 60 FPS, but StreamYard's not very good at picking up gameplay. Well, streamed gameplay from what we've experienced. And especially now as well. It's not doing too good. But there's no other way for me to do it at the moment. My OBS isn't downloaded, and I have none of the settings done either. So this is the only option I have available at the moment, which is StreamYard, which we all know isn't very good for videos. Yeah, Serial Box. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm building a Halo Infinite Forge map. This is what I've done so far. So it's a pretty big map, as you can see. But yeah, it's going pretty well so far. A lot of these background items are just super, like, what would you say? Stretched, I guess. Super stretched objects. I don't think that works. That doesn't look very nice. And what I'm going to do is lift up this. Rotate it slightly. Oh, that does lift up that whole part. Okay, let's put that back down. Go back down. There we go. I'll move this over here. Like that. And then I'll just wrap this around. Nice, thank you. Now this bit's going to be out of bounds, so I don't need to worry about the object stretching too much here. I noticed with Halo Infinite, if you stretch an object too much, there's areas on the object that you can like walk through. But it's not a concern here because this area will be out of bounds and players will die if they go too far. I'm going to participate in the tabs contest and I've come up with an idea, but the hardest part is yet to come. Fair enough, man. Well, good luck with your submission. I'm sure Open Tabs will appreciate any submissions joining in. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to get people to join in with contests. I mean, I even had difficulty getting people to join the Halo contest. And I think the reason for that is on my channel, there's only a few hundred people who are actually here for the Halo stuff, which is evident with the views. That Halo video I released the other day is closing in on 1,000 views within how many days has it been? Within 4 days, it's closing in on 1,000 views nearly. Whereas if you take a look at my Army Men stuff, they tend to get 1,000 views a lot faster, usually within the same day. So yeah, it can sometimes be a bit difficult to get people to join contests. I don't discourage people from making them though. It's always nice to have a contest going on. Okay, let me try and fit this in here. There we go. Cool. Push this up a bit. Nice. There we go. Perfecto. And then we put this here. Watching on my iPhone 8 right now, so I can make stop motions. My audio is crap on this. Fair enough. Yeah. I had an iPhone 8 as well. It did its job. But yeah, I eventually upgraded to an iPhone 14. I'm thinking about like upgrading to a camera at some point. Maybe a few months from now. We have to see. I do need to also buy a new PC. This PC I've got now is decent, but I need an upgrade because it's been a while since I have upgraded. I bought this PC 3 years ago now, I think. So, I've had it quite a while. I've got a dying iPhone 11 Pro. It's on its last legs, I guess. Have you guys ever watched a very gruesome video somebody found on YouTube? don't know, I've probably seen something like that. I've noticed there's a lot of people who make like weird, eerie, gruesome claymation stop motions or clay stop motion. Really odd. It's a very odd genre, but I mean, I guess they're doing their thing. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd one there. I'm not going to lie with that. What is my budget saying? It's gone up like 0.3%, so it's not too bad. I do need to keep an eye on the budget because if I go over the budget size, then I'm going to literally delete this game because I can't be bothered. Okay, I'm going to make a big ice patch kind of thing here. All right, let me just get out the ice pallets. Should be here somewhere. Let's see, we need the ice chunks. So this one, I think. This will just add a bit of detail in the background. Like that. There we go. Nice. Add one of these ones as well. Zafri, hello, man. What's up? I'm back. Hello, hello. I want to make a horror video just so I can use the do you cereal box. I can't read that. I can't read that. Use so I can use the do you copy soundtrack. Use the do you. Oh my god. Use the do you copy soundtrack. Oh my god. Why am I struggling to read that? Jesus, man. Taking L's when it comes to reading stuff in the chat. Oh my god. Is me Zafri? Yep. Hello, man. It's good to see you again. Like a year ago, I saw an actual. I don't know what YouTube's rules are about me saying that, so I'm just gonna read it in my head. Video of a guy who got his thingy. Okay, yeah. I'm not reading that on the stream, man. That sounds a bit too brutal. I don't know what YouTube's TNCs are when it comes to reading that sort of stuff. Because I know nowadays they're a bit funny if you say certain stuff on the internet or mention certain things. So I'm not trying to get told off by YouTube right now. But yeah, let's maybe not talk about those videos in my chat, please. Don't want to be. I did see a video like that, but it was actually it was a wildlife video, and it was a zebra and a crocodile. So you know, it's just nature doing its thing, I guess. Here, just add those giant pieces of ice there. See, adds a nice little detail in the background. Understandable greenhouse stuff. Yeah, appreciate it. It's been a long time. I missed the live. What are we doing? Green is tweaking. Yeah, definitely was tweaking. Reading that. Yeah, so we are playing a game called Halo Infinite, and I'm building a map on the Forge. Forge is the in-game game mode, which gives you a simplified version of the dev tools to build your own maps. And if I can zoom out as far as possible, we fly all the way over here. The map's pretty big, so you know it's going all right so far. Didn't notice this. I'm gonna have to fill this gap in quick. 1 second. Oh, what the heck just happened to that? There we go. Cool. And let me fill this gap as well because that looks a bit weird. Actually, I can just move this. There we go. Nice. Did you watch the Minecraft movie trailer? Yeah, I saw that yesterday. I started laughing when I saw Jack Black show up as Steve. It's the most random thing ever. Also, do you guys think that the best infection map is Escape the City? Escape the City, I haven't played the Halo Infinite version, if there is one. I think I played the Halo 5 one, and it was pretty decent map. If I'm thinking of the same thing, I might be thinking of something completely different. Yeah, I think I have played it, but not entirely sure. If you guys do have Halo Infinite, then I'm going to do a test play on this map once I've completed it. And you guys will be able to join me if you download Halo Infinite. And we'll have a play day on this. It'll be pretty fun. Might also do some multiplayer matches, but we'll see what happens. We will wait and see. What time is it there? It is 12:43. So midday, pretty much. I'll be ending the stream around maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock. That's when my younger brother starts to come back from school. So, I won't have the room anymore, but yeah, I'll probably continue this tomorrow. I'm also going to film a little bit of stop motion today. I don't want to film too much in one go because I don't want to burn myself out again. I've managed to get myself back a little bit of motivation to do some stop motion, so I'm just taking it easy with the videos at the moment. And it's going to be a warfare video, just something nice and simple to get started on again. And like I said, if you guys don't know what the Warfare series is, it's literally just a collection of more simplified Army Men stop motions. There's less details. There's no recoil when the people shoot. The stories are very simple. But it's just a nice, simple video for me to make, which doesn't take as much time. I filmed almost 3 minutes in literally like 5 hours. So yeah, it's a lot easier to do. Now, if I made Warfare videos, every single video, I could probably make about 8 of them a month because they're pretty simple to make. But it's just a motivation factor. If I always had motivation and I always had ideas for the stop motions and they were Warfare stop motions, I could definitely make 8 a month. I've already proven that I can make 3 to 4 normal stop motions a month, so I could definitely make 8 very simple Army Men stop motions. It's 100% possible. It's just a matter of the motivation, which really isn't there too much at the moment, sadly. But it is what it is. Can't always be motivated. I'm Malaysian. Nice. I noticed the viewer base, there's a lot of people from Asia, which is cool. It's quite a global audience. In fact, I think there's more people who watch my videos from Indonesia than watch from the UK, I'm pretty sure. Or it might be the Philippines. It's either the Philippines or Indonesia. I was pretty surprised when I saw that. 30% of the audience is from America or from the US. I think like 5 to 8% are from the UK. And then the second highest percent is some Asian country. I forgot which one it is. Pretty cool though. Green, can you say... I can't say that. Don't read that or say it if you're not Islam. Okay. I'll respect it, man. I don't even know how to say it anyway, so... No idea. Doesn't Allahu Akbar mean God is great in Arabic? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it means that. I'm pretty sure Allah is just the Arabic translation to God, from what I understand. That's what I remember learning in religious studies. It's just the Arabic translation. Because I think Arabic Christians also say Allah when they're referring to God. It's just their way of saying God. So, yeah. How many are from Finland? I think there's another person from Finland. I think we will have bad ping because we're from the other side of the world. Yes, it's possible. You might have fairly bad ping. They'll probably be in like the hundreds, 200 range, but it should be okay for the most part. Really just depends on how good or bad your Wi-Fi is, to be honest. Let's add in a little bit of detail to this background here, these bushy areas, just to spice up the background a little bit. The really nice thing about these snow maps is you don't really have to worry about the foliage too much, which is good. It saves a lot of Forge simulation, and it also saves a lot of time and a lot of pain trying to make a map look decent. Yeah, don't need the background to be too detailed. Just a little bit so it's not super bland. Yeah, like that should be good enough, I think. Not crazy detailed, but you know, there's enough there to not look bland. Stop motion is quite draining, not gonna lie. Yep, it definitely is. Trying my hardest not to grab my setup chair and destroy my router and curse up the owner of the Wi-Fi service I use because of how crappy my internet is. Oh my god. I remember having Wi-Fi. That was terrible back in the day. It's really annoying. Longest vid ain't even a stop motion. Yeah. I mean, my longest video isn't a stop motion either. If you count live streams as videos, I don't know. My longest stop motion, I think, is around 18 minutes or the late 17 minutes. It was that rescue mission mercenary video I made. God bless all of you. Thank you, man. I watch these live streams to get motivated to make stop motions again. Yeah, well, that's nice. Well, hopefully I can give you a little bit of motivation. I do struggle with motivation myself, but I don't want that to carry on to you guys. Right, let's zoom out a bit and take a look. Yeah, I think that's enough for that there. Okay, now I need to duplicate this. So let's grab here. Oh, turn the magnets off. We'll grab that. And we will grab this as well. Okay. Now I'm just going to duplicate that. It needs to be on the same level, so stay there. Nice. And 90 degrees. There we go. Now we just bring that this way. Use the regular rotation. Actually, that should be fine, I think. No, we'll have to rotate it. It's around there somewhere. Okay, nice. Here we go. Watch the live streams. What do you got that one? I'm literally making a stop motion right now. There's lots of people trying to get the stop motions done. I'm too lazy and tried to make one right now. That's not good. Have you ever went into an argument? Yeah, I've had a few arguments. I think everyone has arguments in their lives. It's kind of unavoidable. But I haven't had arguments for a very long time. I try to avoid getting into arguments with people because I don't see the point in it. I've got to go get a microphone and something to hold my phone. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've got this thing called a micro tripod. I think that's what it's called. It's like a really tiny tripod. And it works pretty well for stop motion. It allows you to get very low down close-up shots without having to use a tripod, like a regular size tripod. It's definitely helpful. So if you can get one of those, I would 100% recommend it. It helps out a lot. Right, here we go. Nice. Slowly building up this map. It's come together pretty well now. And then once I've got these mountain ranges done and the background done, I can go around and start placing trees and stuff like that on the actual ground down here, and a few other obstacles for people to hide behind. It's 4 in the morning for USA. Oh my god, that's very early. Washington. Nice. That's what's that? That's West Coast, isn't it? Yeah. I think that's West Coast, above California, if my knowledge is correct. I don't know if it is. But yeah, you need to get some sleep. It's way too early. Unless you just wake up early, I guess. There's also that. Why is this not? Okay, there we go. What should I do here? Me in Malaysia, it's 7:55 p.m. Okay, so it's fairly late for you. Green Soldier, you are correct. Yes. My geography, it's not great, but it's somewhat okay. If you guys have just joined a minute ago, we're going to be doing a test play of this map once I've completed it. This is Halo Infinite. It's a free-to-play game. So if you guys do download it, I will be doing a test run on the game. So feel free to join it. Basically, what I will do is I'll just set up a custom match, and then it will be loaded into the custom games browser on Halo Infinite. And then you'll be able to join straight from that. Okay, the one thing I have noticed about a lot of maps is it's always cliffs that mark the boundary of the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this side of the map open with just a few little cliffs scattered around in the background. But keep this open so it looks like the map stretches out for miles. It won't actually. There'll be a boundary there, and people go too far out there. they'll get killed by the soft kill volume, which will be there. That's just a nice bit of detail. Obviously, this whole area is cliffed off, but it's kind of meant to blend in with the mountains in the background. It's basically an extension, because we are in a pretty mountainous environment, so I'm trying to replicate that slightly. All right, let's copy this, increase the size of that, and then we will put this here. Try to get that a bit better. There we go. Nice. There we go. I'll just watch for a bit since I got to sleep in a few minutes. Yep, no worries, Pine. Appreciate joining us anyway. Green Soldier, do you still use that other channel you created? The Plastic Warzone one. I do. I haven't used it in a while. I need to upload the rest of the Plastic Warzone videos onto that. But yeah, that's literally just another channel for the Plastic Warzone series. It's not really meant to be too active. Plastic Attack, hello. Don't talk about when Green said to Zaf that it's fairly late for him, despite it being only 7 PM, which is early, I think. Yeah, it depends how you look at it. For some people, that's pretty late. Really depends. For me, I wouldn't necessarily consider it too late, but it's definitely later in the evening. I usually sleep around 1 in the morning, so yeah. Okay, I need to rotate this because it's looks like an obvious duplication there. Okay, there we go. That does the job. And then put this here. This doesn't need to look perfect, because this is the background after all. We're going to decorate the background here, and then I will check the Forge simulation budget again, because I don't want it to go too crazy. Okay, now I need this to blend into that, so I'll just place that there. Place some cliffs around the side. It's just relatively simple background. There we go. I think that works. It blends pretty nicely. It looks like it the hill sort of goes down there. I think that works. And then here we'll just increase the size of that object, tilt it slightly, and then we'll place that in the background. Do stop saying 1 in the morning, because I keep thinking of you sleeping in your room and the sun is already out. I don't know what else to call it. It is technically 1 in the morning. It's the technical term. No, it's turning winter soon anyway, so well, it's already on its way to being winter. It will start getting dark at like 4 PM, which it usually does in the UK once winter comes around. All right, now we have to build up the background a bit. I don't want to go too crazy. The background doesn't need to be nearly as detailed as the main scenery. Okay, then put another tree over here. There we go. And now I'm going to add a giant ice thing in the background, kind of like this. Okay, maybe that one's a bit too big. Oh my god, it's giant. What the hell? I'm done with stop motion. Time for the painful editing. Yep. Good old painful editing. Good night, Pine. Appreciate you joining us, even for the short time. Rest well, rest easy. I hope you have a good sleep. Nice piece of ice back there. And of course, we have to add the giant ice spikes to the side of it. I think that looks cool. Flipping, my hand's starting to hurt. I'll keep pressing all these buttons down. I'm gonna get a cramp in my hand. It's mainly just the movement button because you have to constantly click down on the movement button to go faster, and it's literally painful. Just constantly doing it. It'd be nice if I could just like toggle the movement so it stays on at quick speed, but that does not exist in this game as far as I'm aware. There we go, the big spike thing in the background. Maybe I'll build this as well. This could be some sort of 4 on a building. Maybe do that and then that, and then we'll increase the size like this. And then we'll just put this in the background somewhere. Maybe make it a little smaller. There you go. It kind of looks like there's a 4 on a structure going into the ground now. And then we'll put this here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just maybe like that, I guess. Yeah, it's good enough. There we go. Now we have some random weird 4 on a building in the background. And that's how you make backgrounds in Halo Infinite. You just get small objects, scale them to massive sizes, and then they fill up the background pretty nicely. And we are going to save again before the game crashes, or in case it does crash. How long does it usually take you to edit a 3-minute long stop motion? Depends on how much is going on. If it's a very high action-packed scene, then it could take multiple hours. But a regular 3-minute clip, probably about a day to edit. A day's worth of editing, I reckon. So for me, make everything myself. Tablet, yeah. Tablet can also work. I know some people do stop motion on iPads. The size of the device can sometimes be annoying from what I've heard. Can't say much. I've not started. Guys, would you rather have a perfect wife or a perfect life? Well, the dilemma with that is if you have a perfect life, then you might also have a perfect wife because your life is perfect. So, the perfect life one, that might be a 2-in-1. Who'd win on a fight? Big Head or every Star Fox universe? Big Head takes the win. Easy. Big Head defeats every single fictional universe that's ever existed and every real life universe that's ever existed, all combined on one team. Big Head defeats them. No one beating Big Head. Telling you that right now. You good old Big Head. Okay, maybe I should add some trees back here as well. Hold on, let me check the forward budget. Okay, still below 20%. That's good. We're going to add some trees to the background here. Oh wait, I do need to add some bushes as well to that other thing. Okay, I'll do that after this. Best life or live forever? Probably best life. I don't think I'd want to live forever. I'd want to live for a long time. Then you get to experience a lot of the world. But forever, I don't know, because that means you'll live until there's nothing. And then you'll be stuck with nothing for eternity, which sounds pretty sad. So yeah, I'll definitely do the other one. If it was like live for 1,000 years, then yeah, I'd live for 1,000 years. That'd give you so much time to experience the world and to learn so much. It'd be pretty cool. Obviously, it'd come with a massive array of issues as well. I'm going to make a religion in my armament universe that worships Big Head. Oh my god. 24 FPS stop motion or work in a farm for 2 hours straight. Oh my god. Yeah. I'll probably go work at a farm for 2 hours. 24 FPS is just, it's a bit of a pain to film that. Doesn't sound too fun. The 24 FPS stop motion would definitely take longer than 2 hours as well. Living with your family is better than being alone while the world ends and your family dies. Yep, that is true. That's why living forever isn't that appealing to me. Living for a long time is appealing to me. But forever, nah. I wouldn't do that. And besides, if you can live for 1,000 years, then you can always choose to just not live anymore. I'm sure by then there'd be some sort of thing you could do. I'm not going to say the word on YouTube. But you guys know what I'm alluding to. Just adding every single tree in the list now. What's going on? Nice to rotate the trees as well when you place them down, because it gives a bit more of a variety in the shape of the tree from the angle that you're looking at. Otherwise, you end up with all the trees looking the exact same. And, it's not the best look. Second, guys, I'll take a look at the chat in a second. I'm just trying to place all these trees down. We'll give it a look in a moment. Don't worry about that. Okay, I think that's probably enough trees for the background. It is a snowy environment. You can't really expect too much trees to be in a snowy environment. I mean, even if you look at the background over there, the trees are quite separated out. A lot of them are dead because of the temperature. Place a couple over here, top of the side of the hill. Just add a little bit more detail. There we go. This whole area is going to be out of bounds as well anyway, so not really too bothered about how it looks. Yeah, that's nice. And then we'll add another giant piece of ice just to add some detail, I guess. All right, let's have a look what you guys said. Guys, would you have, do you want to have 100k but overrated vids, or 10k subs but underrated? I'll definitely have the 100k overrated vids. Reason for that is you'll be getting a lot of views, and then you could probably make a living from doing YouTube, which would be nice. Would you rather no school or live forever? That seems like two good options. Well, no school. I'd probably choose that. I mean, I hated school anyway. And I don't really want to live forever, so I'd probably choose the no school one. Okay, I don't like that one being up there. Let's move that down. What about this one? This one looks like it might work. On top of the cliff. Let's have a look. Okay, let's take a look at that from over here. Nice. Looks pretty decent. This map is looking pretty nice now. It's a nice and open map. The background's starting to fill out a bit, which is good. Nice. And now I need to add a bunch of bushes. It's not a background unless there's bushes there. So let's do that. And then we obviously do the big bush thing. Add that in the background. No one's going to be over here anyway. It's out of bounds. So it doesn't need to look too insane. Place that down there. We'll put another one up here. Like that. There we go. Cool. Good old bushes in the background. Put another one here. Duplicate this tree and I'll put it up there just for a little bit more detail. Yeah, let's put a bush here as well. This side looks a little bit empty. All right, cool. Let me catch up with the chat. Sorry, guys, I'm too busy focusing on the game. I'm only 12, so my skills aren't good at all. Like at all. Editing skills poor, thumbnail making poor, voicing poor. Yeah, I mean, look, just go take a look at my videos from back in the day, and they weren't too good either. But you keep working on it, you get better. That's all it is. Just the more experience that you get, the better you get. So just keep working on it. My editing skills are non-existent. I'll just use paper towel. Fair enough. I mean, not everyone can get into editing. If you were forced to date someone in the army men community, who would you pick? What is that question? What the hell? Such a random question. Does that include like characters? Because if it includes characters, then I'll have to choose Big Head. I don't know who would not choose Big Head. Yeah, very, very random question. Grey Corporal. I don't know what the Grey Army's teaching you over there, but it's not the kind of questions we get over in the Green Army. I'm having unhinged thoughts right now. Yeah, I can tell. I can definitely tell. I'm very slacking on the chats. I'm still up from chats that I probably sent 5-10 minutes ago. I'm eating fat. No, I'm eating food, but don't want to get fat. Yeah, I mean, if you still want to eat like fatty foods, then you just do exercise and you burn off the calories that you put in. I mean, running's good for burning calories. I mean, for me, I don't put weight on at all. I struggle to put weight on. I've got fast metabolism, and I've also got a condition that makes it harder for me to put on weight. It's not anorexia. It's called Crohn's disease. It's a bowel condition. Basically, your food just passes through your body faster than usual. That's one of the effects from it. So, you know, I don't really have issues when it comes to being oversized, overweight. But I do have issues when it comes to putting on weight at all, because I literally can't. So, I mean, I'm 6 foot and I weigh. These are our metrics that we use. 51 kgs. I don't know what that is in the American metrics, but it's very underweight from what the doctor told me. So, yeah, it's not great. I'm basically slender, man. I'm a tall, lanky, skinny white guy. Literally slender, man. That's the best way to put it. Also, I watched your collection video. It was awesome. It's my first time talking to you in chat. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, the collection's it's pretty big. You noticed I haven't done any unboxing videos for a while. That's one of the main reasons. It's kind of getting too much. I'll only buy Army Men lots if I see something very good. Me working 3 hours in a stop motion get 2 views. Yeah, it's like that early on YouTube. You tend to get stuff like that. The best thing I can recommend, and I don't like doing it, but just clickbait your videos. Just once you've done filming your video, just make the most clickbait video you can do, or thumbnail you can make. Large scale, massive battle, buildings, structures, and loads of army men everywhere should get you views. Yeah, don't like clickbaiting, but it's the world we live in now. If you want to get views on YouTube, you have to clickbait. All the big YouTubers do it. Mr. Beast literally does it, for God's sake, and we know what's going on with him at the moment, but we're not going to get into that. But yeah, just clickbait and you'll probably see results. I can't guarantee it, but it does work some of the time. So yeah, it's not a great strategy, but unfortunately, that's the way it's done nowadays. And that includes everything. That includes the news, that includes videos, films, YouTube, streaming, literally everything to clickbait nowadays, which is very unfortunate. But you either adapt and thrive, or you don't adapt and you die out. So it's just like evolution. Okay, there we go. That background's, I think that background's on. Sam just made the channel. Tapeworms are freaky. Yep, they are definitely freaky. Green, I'm also Slenderman. My friends call me that. Fair enough. Yeah, my friends used to call me Ghost back in school. And there was 2 reasons for that. First one was I'm literally whiter than snow. That's a quote from Snow White book, I think. And the second one was I basically never showed up at school. I think my school attendance was like 80%. And I don't recommend you guys doing that. I'm not implying it's a good idea. Go to school and get your education. But yeah, that's why I was called Ghost. I never showed up at school, and I'm really white, so pretty much a vampire. That's all white out. So yeah, that's fun, I guess. You guys have seen me on stream. On the videos, I don't look too pale. From what I've seen, I don't really look that pale. But if you see me in real life, I'm very, very white. Why is this not going? Okay, I'm going to have to manually do it. Okay, that should work, I think. Let's maybe put that down a bit. Put this up here. There we go. It's looking nice. And then I need to put this in there, so there's not a gap, because people are definitely going to hide in these gaps and just mess the game up. So it's stretched out like this. Okay, I need to do that. Okay, there we go. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Well, this map's definitely starting to look pretty nice right now. We've done quite a lot in the last, however long we've been streaming. How long have we been streaming now? 2 hours. So yeah, we've done quite a lot in the last 2 hours. But yeah, save that. Make sure the game is all good to go. Let's check the budget, and the budget's still really low. This is why snow and desert maps are really good to build, because they basically take up no budget at all, no matter how big they get, because you don't have to worry about placing loads of grass and foliage and vegetation and stuff. So it's very nice. All right, let me read the chat, guys. I've got school in 2 hours. Oh, good luck with school, man. Got class in about 30 minutes. Yeah, you too. Good luck with school. Mine is tomorrow. Yeah. My other brother goes back to school tomorrow as well. I think I saw your face in one of your live streams. Yeah, when we did the test play for that Army Men tabletop game, I showed my face for some time. Mans is majestic. Yeah, well, thanks, man. I didn't sleep all this night. I'm just going to go to school. That's tough, man. That is tough. Hey, well, good luck with school, I guess. Okay, what I'm going to do is add some trees and stuff to these hills now. Just going to do these hills, and then I'll start working on the bases, the red and blue base. I just want to get some small details over on these hills. Pretty simple, just some basic detail like that. And then put some on this side as well. It doesn't have to be too even. There we go. There's that small tree, this one. Okay, we'll put the small tree here. All right, now we're going to grab these bush things, and we're going to add a few of those just on top, just to detail it a bit more. Don't need the snap on that anymore, so I'll turn the snap off. The rotation snap. Very nice. Over here as well. And here. And here. Not really going to be much on top of these. I might put a launcher, a player launcher on top of these bits of ice that go up to that tower, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I'll figure all that stuff out once I get around to making all the gameplay mechanics. But for now, I'm just going to block out the map, and we're going to add a bunch of details as well. And I am keeping up an eye on to the budget as well. I don't want to go over the budget. But so far, we've only used nearly 20%, which is very good. I was building a regular grass terrain map the other day, and I ran out of budget, and the map I built looked maybe 2 times smaller than this. So that's why the snow maps are so good, and the desert maps just don't have to worry about that budget as much, and you can still add a fair amount of detail. And the great thing is, these snow maps and desert maps, you can just get away with placing less trees and stuff, which saves a ton of space. Oh, I can't grab this. No. There we go. Let's do that. Okay, I think that's enough detail for those there. The backgrounds are detailed enough. Maybe I should put some trees there. I'll keep that place open. I think that looks decent like that. I'll add some trees back here. Let me read the chat quick there. Have anyone ever donated to you? Yep, we've had one donation before. I don't even have a credit card or bank account. I would if I could. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Green, how long are you planning to make this stream? So the stream will be on for about another hour, and then I'll end it. I'll end it before my brother starts coming home from school, because then I won't have much free space to do the stream anymore. Yeah, there's about 1 more hour. I'll do the stream. I'll continue building the map after, and then after dinner, after I've eaten, I'll probably do a little bit of summation, and then, yeah, then I guess the day will end. I'll go to sleep and then wake up for work. And then I'll repeat the process, I guess. It's nothing too crazy. Also, guys, let me know if I should get a webcam or something, and then I can maybe stream my my face whilst I'm doing these gaming videos, I guess. I do want to do more videos where I'm just playing games or something, because they're a lot easier to make, and it's just well, I play games. Well, I don't play games too much nowadays, but you know, still something to do for the channel, I guess. Okay, so one more tree over here. There we go. Let's grab this piece of ice, rotate it, shrink it down, and then we'll place it over here so it looks like it's coming out of the mountain. Kind of like that, I guess. I think that works. And then we'll add some of these bits of ice around the edge like that. Nice. And then I'll add one of these, and I'll decrease the size, put that up here. And I'll place another one here in case someone decides to look directly in this gap for some reason, which someone definitely would do. Cool. And then, like all the other ones, I'll just add some bushes. Good old bushes. And now the bushes in the background can be a little bit bigger because there won't be players going towards them. So you can get away with some larger bushes. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it on the stream, but there's a snowflake overlay. There's bits of snow flying around the screen. That is actually an effect that you can apply in the game settings. So I've just put that on to make it look a little nicer. It's looking a little bit more like a snow map. I'm also going to make a nighttime version of this once all the game settings are done. I think it'll be pretty cool. That's what I tend to do. With the other maps I've made, I typically make a nighttime and a daytime version. It's nice to have that variety. And I think nighttime would look pretty cool on this map. All right, there we go. It's just a few trees over there. Look at that map. It is pretty damn big. Oh my god. And we're gonna grab a screenshot of that. Now, you guys might have noticed this giant orange bit in the middle of the map. I'm using that for a reference so I can see where the middle of the map is, which is literally right there. It just helps me kind of place things down a bit more and equal the map out easier. 5:36 a.m. in California. Damn, that's pretty early. When are you going to test play? I'm going to test play once the map is done. Probably be a few days from now, maybe a week. I'm not entirely sure. Welcome back, great. I was AFK playing again. Yep, no worries. Furry Simulator. Oh my god. Well, it's a good thing you're joking. I was about to ban you from the channel then. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so open tabs. If you don't know what we're doing, we are, well, I'm building a map on this game called Halo Infinite. I'm using the Forge game mode, which is basically a really simplified version of the development tools they used. And I'm building a map just for some fun. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I feel like it's a pretty good idea to have some sort of cliff, or some, it's not a cliff, some sort of ice object in the middle of the map here. It kind of blocks off the line of sight a bit. It gives the vehicles and the players more cover, because this is quite an open map. And the main reason for that is it's going to be quite a, what do you call it, a vehicle-heavy map. Can you jump up this? Yes, you can. Nice. So that is that there. And then, of course, we just place some spikes on it. Some ice shards, I think they're called. Yep, ice shard cluster. Just place a couple of those around. Just add a little bit more detail. Grab this one. Green Stream is my entire playlist. Nice. It's pretty good. Yeah. Also, open tabs. You might have noticed the frames suck. It's not my PC that's being framey, it's the stream. For some reason, whenever I do games on StreamYard, it starts being really framey. Like the stream's really framey. I don't really know why. I don't think StreamYard's good for streaming games. I would use OBS, which I have done in the past, but I don't have OBS installed. So I'm stuck with StreamYard for the moment. Is that? What is that? Is that just okay, it's reflection. I don't know. That shadow's a bit broken though. Don't really know what's up with that. All right, now we're just going to duplicate this object. And we're going to roughly... Hold on. Just deselect that. Place it roughly in the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. And now all we have to do is flip it around. And then move it very slightly. And put it over here. Actually, I could just do this. I'll just do this. Put it that way. Don't even need to flip it around. And I'll just put the ice on the other side, I guess. Just need to get the rough estimates out. It's about there somewhere. Okay, so there's some ice in here. Need to move those out. Place one here. This one can be placed down here. There we go. I think that's good for that side. Okay, we need to push this in a little bit more, probably. Like that. Here we go. There's a bit of cover now for anyone who's running across the map. Okay, I don't think I really need this anymore, so I can delete this. I'll keep the very center one, so I know exactly where the middle is. So I'll keep that. Those 4 in the middle, or 5. Delete these. So now the center's just there. There we go. Nice, pretty big map. Let's have a drive around in the Warthog. Oh, Jesus, almost went off. Hold on a minute. What's that? Okay, well, I need to fix that. The light bridges. The light bridge has gone weird for some reason. Be a bit hard to spot which one's out of place. That one's out of place, and this one is out of place. But it's so hard to see. Oh my god. Where's it gone? How's that? Oh wait, that one didn't even move. What? Okay, I'm just confused now. What's going on? Is this one broken as well? Yeah, this one's also broken. Okay, what is going on? Pope Fanama is good. Yep, he makes some good stuff. My knee hurt and I was doing Taekwondo yesterday and hit my knee on someone else's. Mine hurt more because the part was going to hurt a bit more. Yep, I hope your knee gets better. He almost to 1,000 subs. Yeah, he is. He's getting very close. Hopefully he gets there soon. It'd be nice to see him on that. Definitely deserves it. Okay, I don't really know what's going on with this bridge here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these. Oh, let's delete the bit holding the bridge up. I'm going to delete these and then redo them. Wait, hold on. Is it? Oh, wait, hold on. Is it uneven? Maybe I'll have to do this then. So guys, I'm trying to focus on getting this lined up. Okay, that's clearly lined up. Okay, so what about here? Yeah, it's lined up as well. But they do go slightly that way for some reason, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Okay, now I'll just duplicate these. Besides, when are you going to make another live stream? I don't know. Maybe today. Nice. What's up, Zafri? What's up? Oh, wait, it bends at the end. Okay. So that's why. It's interesting. Never knew that. Right, so now let me get these. Not that. This. very intricate right now. Okay, let's put this down slightly. Okay, now that should look fine. Yep, nice. Nice, there we go. That is how you do it. All right, now we turn that into a prefab, so I don't have to copy and paste all the individual ones. Now I delete these ones here. See, this is why you test play games quickly, because you might find issues. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to deselect the last slots. If I duplicate this, will it increase the color? If so, I might just have two of them. Yeah, that's a lot easier to see. I'm going to use two of them. Okay, duplicate that this way. And then we go this way. Guys, I will read the chat in a minute. Just give me 1 second. Just need to finish this map. Why can't I combine them? Oh, there we go. Nice. Now let's do this, and then. Oh wait, can't. I have to do it this way, the annoying way. Oh, why is it selected that now? Oh my god, I don't know. Group, then ungroup. Okay, the bridge is a lot easier to see now. Now that I've doubled it up. Yeah, it's a lot easier to see. All right, let me have a look. I have. Okay, I'm not going to read that number. It's way too big. 100,000 troops will march into Tan territory. Guys, will be right back. Yep, no worries, Grey Corporal. Right, you guys are role playing the army man world, I guess you could say. Alrighty, here we go. So we can go up the hill and go across the light bridge. Why is it messed up again? Okay, I'm so confused. What is going on? Wait, it's just moved location. What? Why has that moved? Okay, I'm so confused right now. Wait, and it's gone back to a... Okay, what is going on? Hold on, I need to delete this. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'm really confused. Wait, this one's fine though. What is going on? What the hell is wrong with this map? I have to redo this now. Okay, maybe I should keep it prefabbed because it'll stick together then. So I have no idea what's going on. I'm really confused. Okay, keep that as a prefab. Let me save the game. There we go. Okay, let me spawn in and fly over. Why has it done that? Okay, I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on with this. I mean, this one's fine though. What is going on? Is it this? No, because this is inside. Okay, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. Why are these messing up all the time? It's only this one as well. The other one's not doing it. Okay, let me just delete that thing as well. And I'll duplicate the entire thing over. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Duplicate. Okay, it's normal so far. Now we just go this way. Okay, it's normal. There's no deformations in it. Bring it down slightly. Okay, it's completely normal. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Okay, now I'll duplicate this. And then I'll combine these two together. Save the game. There's nothing wrong with the bridge. I can see. Oh, wait, hold on. That one's wrong. What's up with that then? Wait, is that wrong on that side as well? No. What is going on? By the way, Green, the progress is really good now. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We're trying. We're trying. Okay, now it's back to normal. Duplicate. And okay, looks normal. What? Why does that one do that? Okay, group this back together. Create prefab, and then bring this back down here. Okay. The bridge looks completely normal. Okay, now we save the game. Map successfully saved. Cool. Still looks normal. Yeah. Load the game. Fly over there. We're watching the intense war while pretending I was away, but I was actually only changing my profile picture. What are you guys talking about? Still doing the war. Why is it broken again? I'm so confused right now. Because that one keeps breaking, but this one doesn't. Oh, it's because it keeps moving. Why is it moving? No, this is meant to be... Oh, wait, that's why it keeps breaking. Oh, my God. All right, let me ungroup that. I know exactly what's happening. The prefab keeps making the thing unmagnetize. Okay, now hopefully that should work. Okay, no, it still wasn't working. So that must mean you can't magnet these together. So that means I can't do the double air bridge. I'll have to do one. But now I need to redo it again because that one broke as well. Great. Really fun. Okay, so I can't double the bridge up, which is sad, which means it won't be as bright, but oh well. I'd rather have a less bright bridge than a broken one. Move that down slightly. To the right, down a little bit more. And it broke. I literally saw it break in front of my eyes. Really confused why these keep not working. Because this one works completely fine. But this one doesn't want to work. Don't really know what's up with that. What if I just manually fix it, I guess? Oh, it's back to normal now. Okay, what if I unassign it from the... If I ungroup it? Wait, it keeps moving. What the hell? When I start the game, the bridge moves. Grey Corporal, I'm not reading that one. That's way too brain rot for me. Why does that keep moving? Maybe I need to change the object status, I guess. Ungroup, and type object. No, it's the rotation. Physics, here we go. No collision. I guess maybe that will fix it. Maybe the phased object is glitched or something. All right, let's go and find out. Let's see if this worked. Oh, yes, it worked. Finally. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to make this a. I'm also going to make this a static object. You can't even have collision with it anyway. But I'll make that static. And then maybe I can do the thing now. Hold on, let me have a little test quick. Let's have a look. Maybe I can now double this up because it's a static object. If not, I'll delete the things. Okay, let's test it. See if it's working now. All right, I'm getting ready. Nice, you guys start on your own stream up. What you should do is do a stream of you watching my stream, and then I'll stream your stream, and then you can stream my stream. That's streaming your stream, and then we can do an endless loop. No, I'm joking. That's too much. That's too complicated. Too complicated. Okay, at least this bridge is working now. Finally. It was a little bit irritating trying to get that to work, but we got it working in the end, so that's what counts, I guess. Okay, maybe I should add some more of these big pieces of ice around. If I add one here. Just provide a little bit more cover for the players because the map is very vehicle heavy and there's going to be quite a lot of open ground, so I want to put more cover down for the players. Which I think's a good idea. Okay, I'm going to rotate this a bit as well. Okay, cool. Let's add some spikes, some ice spikes There we go. Put some down here. Cool. And then we'll add some different types of spikes. We'll add these ones. Nice. Maybe add those on the other one as well. Over here. And we'll add some spikes down here. Nice. That's good enough. And then I need to go around and add a bunch of small rocks and some trees and stuff just around the map. Spice things up a little bit more. But I think that's enough ice things. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, what's the budget at? Nearly 20%. So doing pretty good for the budget. That's nice. Yep, welcome back, Serial Killer. The serial killer. Here he is. Serial killer's back. Yeah, where did you get the killer from? Mr. Serial Killer. We'll have to call you that from now on. Right, guys, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go get some water and use the bathroom real quick. So I'll be back in a second. Just hold on, I won't be gone forever. Just a minute. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. I am back. What was the song that was just playing? That is called Overture from Halo Reach, I believe. For me, the one that's playing in the background on StreamYard, it's Overture. If you want to spell out in the chat real quick. 1 second. What am I doing? Yeah, if you open tabs, if you're on about the one in the stream, it's called Overture. I think that's how you say it. I think it's Overture. 1 second, let me check. Yep, it's been the same one the entire time. It's been the exact same song. Has not changed once. It's the only Halo song that I've got, so it's just been on loop the entire stream. For 2 whole hours. It's been doing the exact same song. Alright, so now I'm going to go around and place some trees on the floor. And once I've done that, I can start working on the base. The bases. Actually, let me change the color of this quick. These can be the red team, so we'll put the red on there. Don't want the red too bright. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think that works. Nice. Okay. Now the annoying part. Going around the entire map and placing trees. This is going to be very fun. So we'll start off with this tree, I guess. Place that there. Cool. That's one tree done. And we're going to place too many trees because it is a snow map after all. But I want enough trees down so that the game doesn't look like it's completely dead. Usually your streams are pretty long. Yeah, it's quite a long stream this time. Just playing the game. But yeah, it's definitely one of the longer streams, that's for sure. And then what I need to do after this is go around and place a bunch of bushes, which will also be very fun. Okay, now we have to start back from the first one again. Just to keep the variety changed up. That is not the first one, okay, but we'll start with that, I guess. That tree's kind of like at an angle. Sort of. Add around the tree there in the middle. The tree's dead. Okay, we'll put another one here. Big tree here. There we go, look, we've got some trees starting to pop up. It's beginning to look a bit more natural now.
Guys, should I join AMI's Discord even if I'm only 12?
Nope, you will be kicked straight away, Grey Corporal, so please wait until you're 30. What for join the Greens? Oh yeah, if you're on about the old AMI server, that doesn't exist anymore. It got deleted, and then me and AMI decided to make a joint server. So we have our joint server now. It's called Stop Motion Central, and it's basically a stop motion server for just stop motion. It's not Army Men focused anymore. So once you turn 13, you can hop on over and join the server. But until then, do not join because you will get kicked. One thing I am concerned about is the Forge budget getting too high, so I do need to keep checking that every now and again, just so it doesn't get overloaded. So I do not want to have built all of this for it to just be pointless. So I'm not going too crazy on the trees. We can keep it somewhat limited at least. But I still want to make it look like there's some life going on. And there's a fly, keeps flying past my screen. It's really annoying.
It's pretty inactive from what I heard.
Yeah, it's not too inactive. People on there posting stuff. I mean, me and AMI aren't on it all the time. We're not too insanely active on it. But, you know, we've been taking breaks from just anything stop motion related in general.
Has anyone around my age joined the server and you had to kick them? Yep.
That's happened before. It's happened quite a lot of times, to be honest. Heard dogs fighting in the background. I've got my headset on, I can't hear nothing. All I can hear is the music. I mean, there probably is dogs fighting in the background. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Sonic the Restaurant is kind of mid. What is that? I've never heard of that in my life. Sonic the Restaurant. Sounds pretty random. No, why is that? I thought I was up there, but okay. It's not.
American Drive-In fast food place.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably why I never heard of it. It's American. Bit of an interesting name. Brought to you by Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess.
Green turned Scottish there for a sec.
Oh, well, I do have some Scottish genes, so maybe that came out for a second. I don't know. Done making a clickbait thumbnail. Oh, there you go, to see if it helps you out or not. Much as I don't like clickbait, unfortunately, if you want to succeed on YouTube, clickbaiting is a part of that process. That's just sadly how it works nowadays. Literally every single big YouTuber you think of does. Whether that be with titles, whether that be with thumbnails, whether that be with both, they do it, and the reason they do it is because it works. So you might as well try it as well. My hand's going to start cramping up playing this game for too long. So I have to keep clicking the fast movement button so I can get around faster. I have to hold it down for so long. And it doesn't even go that fast either. It's annoying. My hand's breaking playing the game. Oh, there's thunder outside. We've got some heavy rain going on right now. Just heard some thunder. Didn't see no light in there. Maybe 4's somewhere. 4 has returned. William Wallace. I have no idea who that is. Never heard of that name before. Still placing trees. It's been about 15 minutes probably. I'm still placing trees now. But we have to do it to make the map look good. Can't have no trees. It would look boring, huh? Okay, I'm going to leave this part open. That area is going to be open anyway.
tree down here. He's from Braveheart. I think I've heard of Braveheart before. But I can remember hearing about that. William Wallace did something significant. Can't remember what, but he has a monument in the form of a tower, completed with over 280 stairs. I climbed it one time. There's a 31 hike to get to it. Jesus Christ. I'm guessing he's like an American historical figure or something then. Unless I don't know. Probably just haven't heard of him. My hand is starting to hurt. Where I have to keep holding down on the thing. Oh, he's Scottish. Yeah, right. Yeah, maybe Scottish people know more about him then. I don't know nothing. Let me place this tree up there. Oh my god, placing so many trees. My thumb's gonna die. So just hike. What the hell? Why? Okay. That's a coincidence. That is. The ending to Open Tabs competition is my birthday. So it's a bit of a coincidence, that one. It's pretty crazy. Now back to the first tree again. There we go. Case like a little bunch of trees down here. Small cluster of trees around this broken up area. Dang, didn't know that. Yep. It's pretty funny. It shows a random date and it happened to be my birthday. Life is pretty random now. Oh, we're gonna have to do this bit as well. More trees, more damn trees. we're trying to place them sort of near to the edges of the map as well. So, oh, that's way too close to that bridge. If I put them close to the edges, then they won't block vehicle paths as much. Because this is a vehicle-heavy map, like I've said about 1,000 times now. So I don't want the trees to be blocking the paths too much. Well, the most likely paths. There will be a few of them now and then. Like this one, for example. This one's going to be a little bit more out in the open. Actually, I'll put it here. That probably looks better up against the side. Yeah. There's a few of them around the map, which is more in the open. Put this one here. Is that all the trees done? Yes, there we go. I placed all the trees, pretty much. I'll probably go back and place a few more. But at least for the ground level, I think that's enough trees. Don't really need much more than that. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent. Nice. I can delete them now. I don't need those ones showing. Just have that center one. Although, no, I'll delete that as well. This big structure pretty much represents the middle of the map. Nice, that's pretty good. All right, guys. It's nearly 3 o'clock. My brother's going to be on his way home from school soon, so I'm going to end the stream in a minute. If you guys do have any questions, I'll leave the stream running for about 5 more minutes. 5 or 10 more minutes. Get your guys' questions in. And then, yeah, we will end the stream after that. So if you've got any questions, put them in. What I was going to say is I just chose the day that was 4 months out from the recording date of my announcement video. Fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty funny, that is. Where did you get your arm? So there's this local dealer. He hides in the alleyways a lot. And sometimes he goes unnoticed because he's very camouflaged. But basically, if you're walking down the alleyway, he'll just emerge from a wall. And then he sells like random futuristic items and stuff. And then the guy, he said to me, do you want to buy this arm? So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll buy an arm. And yeah, it was only 1p. So, you know, it's a pretty good deal. And then I brought the arm, and that's the story of where I got my arm from. So if you do see that guy, if you're walking down the street and someone just emerges from a wall, then he might have some random items for you to buy. All right, so the time is 2:43. Once it gets to 2:50, then I'll end the stream. Oh yeah, I got 2 prosthetics. 2 from him. Oh yeah, okay. So he knows how to teleport around the planet. Okay. Prosthetic toes, that is. Okay, I didn't know he sold that. Damn, that's a nice deal. Cheapest arms I can get here cost 10p. Oh my god. Yeah, he's charging you too high for that. He normally gives me the good deals, from what I've experienced. What about fingers? I don't know. He probably sells them as well. YouTube just doesn't like typing. Yep, they do not. Never needed them. Yep. I have no idea. YouTube's autocorrect just sucks. It really does. It just turns anything into anything. No idea. All right, guys. I don't think there's any questions from anyone. The stream's gone down to 3 people, so I'm just going to end the stream now. I appreciate all you guys sticking around. If you do have any questions that I didn't answer, then so you can just put them in the comments of any of my videos. Yep, definitely is the world's greatest mystery. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Appreciate you for sticking around. I had Tabs. Good job on getting 500 subs, and I hope everyone has a good time in your contest. And yeah, I'll see you lot on the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and take care.